Okay, cool. So I'm running a little bit late. Alright. So how you doing, Dream? Looks like Op4 is already set up a bit.
They have a spawn point to the southwest and south. I would have thought they'd put someone at least on the south to come in from the back, but it kind of seems like they've all just gone all eggs in one basket on the western side. Another small map. A small fight. Which we saw last week.
So just for the sake of my stream, Op4 is going to be attacking, Blue 4 is defending. Blue 4 appears to be defending 3 sectors here. Let me verify that under
2
tasks.
sectors, 1 terminal.
Okay. And the terminal is the closest thing to the Op4 objectives. That's on a radio tower.
I think that'd be Sector 1.
Oh, this is Panthera.
And the rocks have been added where Gazig is sitting now. He's got an M14 with the marksmen have M14s. Actually, you know what? Now that you're finally here, you can tell me what fucking gun this is. Blue 4. Is it Blue 4? Yeah, Blue 4's gun just under the M14. I don't know what
if I were to
that
pick Blue 4 loadout, so we've got that's the STG. It's a 5.56. And then we got 203 on an M16. You've got a Mark 14 and then an MG42 and then an AT4.
That was an MG42, not an MG3. And this is why
it's got the drum mag on the left side, which is usually an MG42. If it was an MG3, it would be a box mag. That's my understanding, at least. But I mean, both are similar in design. It's just one fires 7.92. That's the MG42, and then the MG3 just fires 7.62 by 51.
Yeah, fair enough.
Op4, it looks like they have the SA58 variant of the AK. That's the Czech AK because of the barrel and the stock shape. Then we got the RPK. Actually, that's an RPK 74. And then you've got an AKM with a GP25 GL attachment, your standard Dragunov SVD, RPG7, and then a PKM.
6 now.
23 months. One more for 2 years.
Looking at
Daisy
commanders,
tonight.
we've
Really
got
want to torment with sound
Sam
bites.
and Fonz on opposite sides here. I'll forego the listing, though, because we're 2 minutes in. But tell me how you are, Dream. Actually, 1 second. To address Daisy, Razor, that's going to be up to if Razor's up for it tonight. He's going through some stuff at the moment. But if he's good, I'll start probably around 8 or 9, and we can do Daisy tonight. Sure, get back into it. Razor's saying potatoes, though, because I was DMing him. I did some chores, grabbed some buckets, I think 10-gallon buckets, and then some soil. I've got some potatoes that started spudding, and I'm like, F it. I'm going to put them in those buckets. So I'll drill some holes or cut them with an X-Acto knife, and then just put some dirt in, put the potatoes in, and just let them start growing, because why not? Well, so generally, in terms of Arma textures, the MG42 has the drum texture of either 50 rounds or 296 round drums. Even though, funny enough, the actual drums are the 50 round mags, and if you put the 296 round quote-unquote drum in it, it really just makes like a line with no actual magazine. That's just how the weapon's textured. And then the MG3... it either has a black drum or a box mag, but the green mag is a telltale sign that it's the RHS MG42 instead.
Gazag and Sam already popping up shots, already taking down one Red 4.
I saw that. That was a quick headshot on an Ara. That's kind of funny.
And that's the sort of small...
Quick opening.
Oh, is that a nade? No, it's a smoke.
But Razor, I'm assuming that nodding penguin is ready to go.
Put someone on the south. I think the guy accidentally teleported and then couldn't teleport back because the time had ended for safe start. So now he's all the way over there. It's not great for Scandi Recon, who I think is going to be sent south to counter anyone coming from the south, but there isn't anyone.
Well, worst comes to worst, you also can reroute them on a different side. They'll have the high ground, be able to fight in, because by the time Op4 at least starts getting the second objective done, they can probably tell where the enemies are coming from in the first place, you know?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I can understand why they wouldn't do it because of the worry that they could come from the south, but if, you know, Company HQ had foresaw and put his MG42s,
yeah,
Red 4 would have been barely able to penetrate through the the starting phases, but very interesting if they do decide to go on the beach side, because they'll be open to everybody.
Beach, yeah, beach is way too open. I think we're just going to see, you already see Op 4 Bravo coming around the right side. They've got a little bit of defilade and tree cover to get everything going, but we'll see how things go. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick name call out because I got people asking. So again, Sam commanding Blue 4, Blue 4's playing defense, Alexander Lee and Alpha, Lolo as a marksman, Huel's a medic, Kiri, Charlotte McMarine, and Seasmore and Alpha 1, Alpha 2 as Kermit, or excuse me, Kremit, Timex, Lolo, Jen Salvi, Depso, and NASA. Bravo has Swola. Red 4 often has penetration problems, unlike Goat Deck. God damn it, Nimia.
Why'd you read that?
I don't know. I didn't know Nimia was going to come in and be horny and chat again. Swola leading Bravo with Banks as the 2 IC because he has the GL. Gazag is the marksman, Eric Kiru as the medic. Tackleberry, Zoni, Bravo, Major Khan, Harana, and Wheaton in Bravo 1. No Bravo 2. Delta just has Waldo on his own, and then Charlie is Scania Recon with Yanni Finn, Gabian, Puma, Cullis, Nemesis, Katz, Malin, Colin, Kevin, and Tobbs all together. Op 4, we got Fonz commanding. Paparez, the platoon medic. Alpha's merged everyone together. Snodge Bear, Crispy, Loose, Jabby, Pierce, Henry T, Meerkat, and Tony. Bravo's merged everyone together with Games, Kropa, Ukrainiak, Albert Q, Snubis, Monkey Enjoyer, Wiki Tours, Maxic, Skipu, Rambo, Pingus, and Pegard. Charlie has Tomar leading with Omri, Tom, and Penny under him, and then I think that's Charlie 2 merged with Charlie, and then Charlie 1 is Robinino leading Lurch, McDeed, and Stein. But we have a Charlie 2 section 2. I don't know why we've got... Yeah, the symbolism's weird. But Charlie 2 has Genesis, the Wolf, Hey Ray, Navs, Finn, and Punisher. Delta has Vagrant, Grav, Bates, Zanara, Patriot, and Norris, just a bunch of the medium machine gunners. Also, because I was asked to, it's Genesis's birthday today, so happy birthday to them.
Birthday Genesis.
Yeah.
Also, they've said they have now finally sent up their machine gunning squad, and Tackle has already taken up position looking at the beach where Alpha are, and if he can get some more shots there.
They got pushed off immediately, though, because of the fire. But again, I'm really worried about that massive coastal push. You got Bravo now engaging deeper with the Alpha 2 garrison, who've set up some HESCO buildings to try to hold this position here.
Quite funny, you just have Finn on Red 4, just randomly.
I know, Hobo, I'm so sorry.
I don't know why, but he's just there.
Yeah, I mean, then you do have Scandi coming around the southern side here. You've got Punisher all the way up on that ridge. I think he got lost, to be perfectly honest, because now he's running over towards the front line.
You know, I think Blue 4 have realised this is just their entire fault. Yeah, they've pulled everyone off of Sector 3. Pulled basically everyone off of Terminal.
If they just hold this kill zone, then they're fine.
Is that an RPG? Yeah, on a Bravo just firing an RPG. Actually, I think it's Punisher who's come from the south and is just throwing rockets over people.
Just west. So Charlotte just shot me a DM that there was something west of Sector 3 on the road. Oh.
Sector 3 on the road? Oh, is it the sign? What was it? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't need to see that. I genuinely didn't need to see that.
65,000 Steam users, 300,000 players. I don't know who fucking did this I don't know what FNF intern did that did those numbers, but I don't get 300,000 views.
I didn't even want to see that, man. Anyway.
Oh
wow,
yeah,
Nim.
yeah,
That's
Bravo
all right.
Made it up, so they're going to be the first to break through. Is Swallow going to realize?
Ironically, okay, no. I was about to say no one has died yet, but then Pierce died and Monkey Enjoyer also died. So, huh?
It's not a caster curse if it's Pierce. Let's be honest.
You got Depso throwing grenades. No, Depso's having grenades thrown at him, and he's going to be blown away by that second one by Rambo.
Satchel got him first, took out his legs, and he couldn't get away in time. There comes Rambo again. It's these two just going around.
He's putting some shots out. I think double tapping that body.
Oh, is NASA going to turn around in time and realize?
No, I think Rambo's going to get him if Rambo doesn't miss. Oh, we got our main character with the last conceivable bullet getting in. He's double tapping with his handgun. Rambo on 2 kills.
Still doesn't hear it.
Crawling up with that MG. Might catch Skipoo here if he goes through the smoke.
God, Skipper's not going to be the same after this. Oh, Skipper saw Timex first.
And there's the MG.
Bravo have been caught out by Scandi Recon. You actually have Nemesises down here, but
so
they're
they got
firing
the
down
side
at them.
mag, so that's a
Bravo
296 round belt. So that's the MG42.
Albuquerque went down.
Did Pierce die in his open field? You know, excellent question. He did. Actually, no, he died in the ocean. Well, I mean, that's the greatest open field you can get on the ground, right?
Red 4 have lost.
All right, you got Scandi now folding in. Yeah, error, it's because I started the stream late and there was only like 7 or 6 minutes left, so it's okay. We'll be betting for round 2.
Easy targets.
And yes, Everett, I agree.
Red 4 Charlie, this entire Red 4 force on the...
Part-time Hobo, thanks for the resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operation so we get a nice kick out of this scenario.
No one to fight them.
All right, so we also have Swallow that's been killed off with Depso and NASA in the same area. Nemesis got picked up on the open hillside.
Punisher's having a lot of fun with those RPGs, just firing them out. Hasn't actually got anyone.
Yeah.
But, you know, having fun with them.
Hey, Sparky, how you doing? I don't know. Blue Force pulled back to reform a defensive line on the terminal site. They're kind of letting Op4, though... Yeah. Blue 4, I think, had a better position on that ridge to box Op4 in, because all you're going to see Op4 do now is they're going to get on the ridge, and then they're going to sneak a strike team around. Where's Major Con? I see him.
With that GL, he just took down one, but he's got a perfect line if he fires another one.
The question is he going to be able to get up there and risk that perfect line?
Ooh, I think he's going to try for one. Yep. Oh, it's beautiful.
That, yeah, 2 knockouts right there. That was great.
That should have killed, really.
Yeah.
I think you see how it kind of clipped him with the water when you see the water come up? Do you think?
Right.
That might have just been a
might have
issue,
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the issue is Op4, they are going to wake up after getting wounded with that.
Seems like he's about to go for another one.
The Grenadiers aren't given that much ammo with them.
Look at Charlotte, just under Major Con. Walking up with
Hell yeah! They're gonna have to get a little higher first.
Yeah.
But if they AT the person being carried right now, that would be the way to go. Very risky.
It could just go horribly wrong.
Yeah, you have an Op4 advance now up to the ridge.
Well, that's the thing. This is a really nice built-up position by Blue 4, but there's so many Red 4.
And that's what I'm worried about, is Blue 4 didn't really get a lot of good attrition kills. They got a few, don't get me wrong, but 3 isn't going to turn the tide in about a 40v40.
I am surprised Blue 4 haven't decided to put more people on this sort of flank, and Red 4 haven't also decided to put more people on this flank.
Scandy's running, and we've got Punisher up here.
Punisher guy. He's spawned all the way south. I don't think he's been with his squad for the entire game, and he's about to
get Yanni. If he turns, nope, Malin spots him. Gets into a fight with Malin, knocks him out, and Punisher runs around.
It's Frank Castle, if anyone gets that joke.
Yanni now pushing with that MG3 and is able to get the kill, or MG42, whatever, and is able to get the kill. He will have to double tap, but yeah.
Yeah, he will.
I don't really see how Scandi can maneuver on the remaining Op4 platoon, though, because it looks like Op4 has ordered everyone to pull in and is now going to do this direct assault, and Blue 4 only has this small defensive force remaining.
Well, that's the thing. I think Blue 4 thought they were going to...
Watching the garrison.
And I think it's now just surprised them that they didn't. And Red 4 just threw a full frontal assault. Ramo's down. He's got 2 kills. Hasn't got to kill anyone since the SK. Charlotte down here on the ridge, or on the beach head, trying to take out Vega and grab.
Right.
RPG.
Yeah, Ash fired AT4 down the street. RPG went out somewhere around the church.
I just noticed Major Con is dead on this side. Probably killed by Page good. Again, you got Vega and Grav moving down here. If they take out Charlotte and Kerry and Banks aren't able to realise, which I think they actually now just have, as I say that. And Red Bull just have a free pass to go up behind them. And look, that's exactly what Company HQ has realised. Just stay on the low ground, attack on the side, while the full front takes most of the brunt of the assault. Charlotte fires out Company HQ.
I'm just going to be curious to see how much of Op4 tries to come around on the beach and when they start coming south to flank Blue 4's position, because Blue 4 don't have any coverage down here.
Well, that's the thing. I think Red 4 is focused on leaving Charlie and Bravo to a full front assault on command, and a few other guys just come around here and try to take them out on...
Look at where some of Blue 4 Charlie have pushed up, though. You got Gabian and Puma now trying to get on a good flanking position. Hold up, look at Lolo. Blue 4 Lolo right on top of Op4. I think he got a multi-kill with the grenade. Because look at all those bodies down there. It's just they're not being counted to him.
I think he might be being friendly fired right now.
Maybe, but that's 5 new dead bodies down there.
He has unfortunately become one with the Rock.
Ah, no. He's still on the outside. He's just kind of in a crevice right now.
Yeah, this is a crevice.
On my side, he's still above it, but his legs are a little janked up.
Inside the Rock.
Blue 4 looks like they've brought some people down to the coast. Charlotte Stain was able to get a kill.
Oh, that's a really nice nade. Is it going to go
Yeah,
far
it's
enough?
going to go in the water, though. Charlotte panic firing as Grab is forced to pull back.
Yeah,
And there goes Charlotte, but gets knocked out and double tapped
Here comes
by
Sam.
Sam.
Sam's got that PKP. Sam's going to have to pull back. I see Vegas with that PKM fucking gun.
Yep. Explosives going off, knocking out some of Op4's advancing. That's a great play. I think we only have one knockout.
Banks just blew up. I don't know how, but he did. But Blue 4 has done really well to real.
Yeah, I think Blue 4's broken. They're stopping the coastal advance, and Lolo has, I mean, gotten 6 kills by themselves. It's not being credited, but...
Lolo's going to get another. Starts firing a Benny. Can't get the shot on target. Snowbus has no clue what's going on.
Yeah, the STG is a really tough 5.56 rifle to work with in terms of its sights and weapon sway. Finally gets the knockout and the tap there.
Because I think Snowbus has finally realized.
Yeah.
Can't make it up.
Lolo's going to get the mag in. Headshot on Snowbus by Lolo. So that is...
Here comes Larch and Marabinho, though, on the side.
Op4's pulling their force, or at least Company HQ is trying to pull around. But just panning out, now the numbers look a lot more even, and this is definitely much more in Blue 4's favor. More Op4 coming up to this position, though. Lolo can do some medical and then come over again.
I've just noticed they've stretched a few more guys out to the south to come around on Charlie 1 and see if 6 gets taken. But it's
Lolo getting the drop on Rabinho. Lurch spots Lolo, but Lolo can't get up the rock and ends up flying over it.
and he flies.
Op4 was helping him get back into cover.
Yeah,
Of course.
just with bullets.
Yeah, some bullets.
It's just been stopped and nothing.
No, we do have some Op4 now starting to come up and try to flank this position, but that's going to give him away, but Gazag is none the wiser.
Nades seem to not be counting today, because I just saw Vagrant get killed with a nade. And it didn't
Grenades
count.
have always been wishy-washy,
Well,
but...
they've always, for the last few games, they've counted, but for this one, it just seems they're just not counting. But Red Bull is completely taking down the defenders on the slope here, and Gazag is the last of this force, so could still go to Red Bull's favor if they're able to pull everyone back.
Yeah, grenades knocking out some of that Op4 northern to south advance. Gazag right into Patriot and gets knocked out. I saw Seismo get killed off to the north as well, but... Hold up, we got Tymek getting behind another group of Op4 with the MG. Oh my god, literally 10, 12 bullets. Jen waking back up, and that creates a triple kill. More bullets went into Genesis than the other two combined. Tomer turning around, I think he hears that MG firing.
Instead of candles on a cake, it's bullets
Thank
in
God
the
it's
face.
FNF right, oh Hawk, how you doing?
For Genesis.
Tymek caught in a reload, Tomer trying to get the kill, unable to land the shot. As the tree's in the way, fires a GL, it goes wide. And here comes Tymek.
Oh, Tymek. Tymek smells blood.
Yeah, absolutely blew that man's head away. I think that's 6 kills for Tymek now.
Yeah, here comes Redfall on the side, but they've actually got Lolo back here in Sector 3 using that M14.
Yeah.
With scope. Look at all the... oh, no, there's a rock, but there are a lot of corpses on this slope.
My God, it's now, I think, numbers-wise in Blue 4's favor, but we could still see another upset. Norris comes in, finds Harana. Mag dumps Harana point blank. Norris can come around, potentially catch Colin here. And there's the knockout on Colin.
So you got Tackle here with the MG42 is the last one. That's a nice nade.
Op4 could potentially bypass Blue 4's positioning here.
Yeah. Oh, they see Tackle's gun. They can't Tackle decides to peek for some reason. Should have just stayed up there and should have stayed hidden.
So
But
Blue
they
4
have
might
captured
have the
Terminal.
numbers, but Op4 is in a superior position. They could rush out to the final sector before
You
Blue
know
4
what?
can regroup.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Red 4, Red 4 definitely have the numbers on them right now. Look at that Charlie 1 squad with the back there. If you're talking about furthest forward, then yeah, it's obviously Red 4 have like better numbers. But here we go, and now you have Scandi Recon who are just deciding to move all the way back and just hold the defensive position. They found the terminal.
You got all of Blue 4 now routing back to the final objective. That's a good call by Blue 4 Command, who is dead. Never mind, so they're just deciding to do it.
This is Scandi Recon just deciding to go back.
Yep. I mean, it's a good call for them. Looks like Tymek got GL'd as he was trying to get into a new position.
Here comes Lurch. Lurch is the killer of the guys on the back. That's a really nice grenade from Lurch there. That is indeed a grenade. It might just be over Tymek. Definitely probably got hit by a bit of it. But after the damage I saw Tymek take when he fought Toma, it's probably curtains. Yep. As they miss his body 3 or 4 times and think they've double tapped him. I really hope he wakes up now. Terminal 2's hack started 1 minute and 30 seconds, but Scandi Recon won't care. They've already pulled back into a fortified position. But you still have Vagrant on the slope here. It's still attacking.
Yeah, Kremet also pushing. I'm going to do a number count in a second. We've got Blue 4 having 4, 8, 9, 10 people still alive. Op 4 have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 to 10 right now. Op 4 managing to wrestle that number advantage back, but Op 4 is definitely scattered about, whereas Blue 4 is holding on this final objective. We're going to have to see if Scandi can really be worth their weight right now.
We've got Max that's a new player, firing down at Puma as he tries to make his way back. Gaming Krupka also firing his way. Yeah, very sort of broken right now. Company and Charlie need to... Actually, that's the plus. Red 4 attacks still have their command element. Whereas, when did Blue 4 lose theirs?
I think
So
Op
Blue 4 lost
4,
theirs,
yeah. Blue 4
Yeah,
lost theirs on
on
the
the
coastal fight.
Yeah.
Op 4 still have theirs, though, so we'll still see some coordination.
Petrified out. Dobbsy and Cullis for some reason running out, not taking cover.
I guess the billboard drew them closer.
There's no
Dobbs definitely drawn in by the billboard.
Might have been. Can Dobbs be seen under it? I don't know. And there goes Terminal 2. Just 1 sector remaining, but they do have to overcome Scandi Recon. You have Yanni here on top of the MG42. And
AT going into the tower actually gets a kill.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
That kills Cats.
Oh, wait, it was Cats. Oh, no, it does.
Cats was above them, yep.
Cats just got fucking destroyed.
Noob tube, man, I love it. Gabian gets knocked out because he's out of position. I don't think Scandi's in a good position to hold this one.
For some reason, Blue 4 are deciding to spread their
I don't know
up.
why they're fanning out this much. And that could very well cost them.
I think Dobbsy's just spotted every time he gets up. Yanni fires at Gaming Kropka. He's on top of the... Yeah, no, they just... Marlon's sitting at the back because Marlon has the STG. Yeah, I think it's...
Seen Op4 putting stuff southeast, potentially on their own forces. Yeah, it's red smoke grenades and whatnot. They're icebreakers signs since he made this map years ago.
Caught out by Vagrant. Vagrant can't get the kill. Yes, he does. Dobbsy here.
Vagrant having very control with that PKM. Dobbs running out now.
Vagrant's done huge. Vagrant has single-handedly taken this the beach side and the slope.
And you still got some long range shots.
I'm not really good. I'm not getting really good at caster curses. I didn't caster curse him. He was being shot at when I talked about him. Dobbsy makes a break for it. Does manage to make it back in.
I'm just trying to see what Op4 is doing. We do have a team now doing the proper thing of going south, staying in the low ground. They're going to get right into the tree line and get right on top of this final position here. But again, they are a bit broken apart. So if Blue 4 can hold properly and get good multi-kills, they could defeat Op4 in detail still. But Op4 lost almost half of their... No, they are down to 5. They've lost half of their defenders because they started pushing out of the sector.
Well, they just started spreading. Oh, I think Yanni either just went down. Oh no, he's not on the roof anymore. But I don't see him. Don't know where Yanni is. Oh, Yanni is dead. He died. Oh, Yanni died on the ladder, and his arm is backwards. That is not good.
Op4, I guess they don't know that they've got forces coming in from the south because you've got Company HQ spraying down where NAFS was. So can Blue 4 weaponize this confusion and score a few more kills? Now we wait with bated breath. Kevin still has an MG 42 here, and in the right spot, that can make all the difference.
Oh.
Here comes Robinino. Pre-firing the corner because he saw the barrel of the gun sticking out. Grenades going out. That could get Robinino, but he goes into the Hesco last second. Blue 4 are down to 2 defenders. Wow. Grenade goes right onto Puma.
And dead. Is that one gonna get
Malin, the head of FNF, can he channel his inner Adriano and beats the Op4 forces here as he doesn't notice Lurch, but Lurch doesn't notice him because Malin has his hacks on. Oh, come on, Malin, you run this community. You have 0 kills.
Turn the admin powers. Oh my.
This is just a showcase of why the SIG, the SG, SC, yeah, whatever the hell it's called. Regardless, it's not the best weapon. Anyway, that is an Op4 victory. All of Blue 4's dead.
He didn't cast
GG.
Marlon. He was already just missed his shots.
Wow. There you go. There you have it. GG. Let's go ahead and pay out that quick prediction of a round. That only lasted 30 minutes. Funny enough, most of you bet Blue 4. All right. Now we have our second round forming up. Paid 7.6 to 1. Hell yeah. All right, let me get my commands shifted out here.
splish splash, I was taking a bath. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
All right. Yeah, free points, right? Let's see now. Let's get our commands changed up. The map is going to be Ilapera. This is round 2, where is attacking 3 sectors and a terminal site.
So how's your day been then, Liru?
1 second, buddy.
Epic.
6% numbers advantage. 4 AAV PAPCs. Okay. That's a lot. Two Land Rover HMGs and transport. Wow. A BTR 80. 2 UAZ DSHKs. 2 M2 statics and a BRDM. Huh. That's a lot. Yeah, I got a DM from someone saying, from Blue 4, the gun they were given, the main rifle, kind of sucked. And I'm not surprised. There's a reason you don't really see that that certain 5.56 rifle a lot. It's because it's very... The iron sight's difficult to work with, and the weapon sway, the kick on it, it's very, very tough. But we'll have to see how things go.
Oh.
And I doubt the AAVPs have the GMG. They've probably been rescripted to only have the 50 cal and 7.62, knowing how FNF is. So I wouldn't hold your breath on that, Everick. But go ahead.
Let's be honest. Skill issue.
Right.
Just shoot in head and win. Blue 4.
Well, it's hard to do when you have like a peephole iron sight, and it kind of...
Skill issue.
It's very tough to work with. Oh, the mission name is literally Splish Splash. I was wondering where that came to mind.
Are you wondering why I just went Splish Splash? I was taking a
No, I
bet.
thought that was your autism.
Oh, I mean, a bit both, if we're honest. My acoustic.
Right.
I went into your Discord like last night because I can't remember what I was doing. I was bored, and I just scroll across King of Dwarves just calling me a Tory for no reason because the joke was they put ESTT,
Yeah, right, it is a
and someone went, what's ESTT, and then immediately it just went into, oh, it's Dream because he's a Tory. It's like, it didn't even make sense. I was just there. I was like, why am I catching a stray?
Speaking of, I was just told by Possible Trash Bandit to call you a Tory for him.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
What timing?
Yeah, timing indeed.
So, let's see. My schedule for the rest of the day is I'm going to cover this second round, then take a break. I've got those potatoes to start prepping to plant.
You're not doing round 3?
Nah, I'm too cool to cover round
You're
3.
too cool to cover
Yeah.
round 3. Okay.
You know how it is.
Yeah, of course. Liru, you're so cool. Can
I
I
know.
please have, like, your autograph?
No. Anyway, we'll be back around, I think, 8 o'clock. We'll do some Daisy if Razor's okay with it, because he's got some stuff going on. And then we'll try to double up on it this weekend, too. Pay for Pain, I keep kicking it off. I'm going to have to kick it off again, or kick it down the road, whatever you want to call it, delay it, yada-da, because there's another project that's going to be covering over the next 2 weeks, so it's just like, I can't catch a break.
Liru, just tell me you don't want to come. Like, I know you're scared of me coming to Pay for Pain, but, like, come on.
Of course. Well, it's just me spacing it out as well, so we'll see how things go. He's probably hurting as the Tories lost 2 elections yesterday. Ooh, Dream, how do you feel about that?
I'm fucking beautifully happy about that. Okay, to anyone wondering, I'm not actually a Tory. As much
That's
as
his
people
cover.
like to say, as much as people like to say, but there was very recently.
Real quick, everything that Dream says, since he's a Tory and a snake, you gotta remember he means the opposite, okay?
Okay, this isn't because the Tory leader said something really fucking horrible in Parliament. That you search up. Just if you want to know about it, I'm not going to go into details. Just search up Rishi Sunak, Brianna Gay, not gay, Ghey. He was really fucking bad about it, and he's a rat bastard. And that's all I'm going to say.
Like Charlie Brown?
No, I mean I can say what he said. It wasn't like anything like super like bad, but like. You know, but I'll leave that up to you if you want to hear what he said.
I'm okay. He's probably happy because he's from the far right of the party, and the 2 that lost were moderates. Ah, right. Yeah, he wants more radical people in there. That makes sense.
Again, not a Tory, not a big fan of him. Hate him a lot.
Right.
The leader, again, said something horrible about this poor girl. And I do not like that. Also, if you're not doing 3, I will play, so you can have us go around on your own.
Oh, that's up to you, buddy. I mean, get one of the auto cannon Vics and go ham.
I don't think they're open anymore.
Yeah, the LAV 25.
Yeah, they got taken immediately. Though I would do some things with that vehicle.
All right. Well, I'll get the sensor bars ready, buddy, and you can go have fun.
What do you mean the sensor bars? Oh, is it? It's because I'm going to do some dirty shit. I don't want to go down. I don't like going down there before. I like hanging up with the cool kids.
That's okay. I'll just turn my T-FAR plugin on, buddy.
Well, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I just like hanging out up here before because the early event channel was hell.
What do you mean insufficient client power? Failed on iClient move power. Damn.
You don't have power. In here.
I tried to drag him down. That's okay. I'll tell Melon, hey, can I have the power to move people out of this channel?
No,
Wouldn't that be nice?
If you genuinely went only for Dream, then yeah, he probably would just go, yeah. That's the issue.
Splish splash, Nafs takes a bath.
Stop stealing my joke.
I was reading the mission,
no, okay,
like you.
sorry.
You.
Fuck.
We just completely 180'd there.
Fuck.
Alright, so Bloodwing's at an anime convention right now, so I'm going to shoot her a selfie with me in chat. So everyone say hi, Bloodwing, real quick. I'll give you guys 30 seconds as I set my phone up here. Basically, ARS, we're waiting for the next round to begin. So, if you give it a few minutes, we'll get on the mission, then give it another 15, and then the shooting will begin. But anyway, alright. How the hell should I do this to get chat in there? Alright. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll shoot a second picture of the chat. Alright. So, anyway, Blue 4 is going to be coming down on 2 different positions. We got a close position right here along the MSR. We've got this big one over here, I think because they're also being encouraged to potentially use those AAVPs to push into those sectors. And now we have no more SL Dream. Alright, we're going to be solo casting here. Yes, we can predict. Let me go ahead and get the prediction up for you guys. Hey, Ironlands, how you doing, buddy? Always a pleasure to see you. Let me just make sure I set it to 15 minutes this time, right? Alright, there we go, since we'll cover the full round. Righto, man. I hope you're doing A-okay. Ironlance is, he's one of the original guys from back in the Luton days in 2016, 2017, so I always like seeing him. But anyway, let's go ahead and cover our Op4 element here, looking at their factions. We got that BTR-80 Alpha, we got that BRDM, we've got 2 UAZ Dishkas, 2 transport UAZs. Op4's faction appears to be a Russian Ratnik Desert Kit camouflage patterns. We got AK-74s, SVDs, modernized, of course, RPK-74s, RPG-7s, then AK-74s with GP-25s. Looking at their side, we have Harana commanding, Eric Hero as the 2IC, Wiki as the Alpha lead, Mac being the marksman rifle, Skipu being the marksman. No, he's being the marksman with the marksman rifle, of course. And then Skipu being the assistant. Alpha has Rambo, Pegard, Snoobus, Monkey Enjoyer, and Jerry. Patriot Lee and Charlie, so no Bravo. Major Khan being the marksman. Hey Ray, Waldo, and Jan Salvi are in Charlie 1, Charlie 2 as Rabino, McDeed, Stein, Geis, and Lurch. Pierce commanding Delta with Snajaper and Tony as the 2 machine gunners. Echo is going to be a Matt team with Colin leading. Fawn's taking the medium anti-tank weapon, which for Op4 is the RPG-32. And then you got Meerkat, Teal, Henry, and Kevin all with them. Golf has Ash, Swole, and Gazog, Wheaton, Tackleberry, and Banks in Golf 2. Golf 1 has the BTR-80. Golf 2 has the BRDM, which I'm going to be honest does not need a 3-man crew, but whatever. I'd say argue the same with the BTR. You only really need a driver and a gunner for those, but they like to 3-man those for some silly reason. Blue 4 otherwise, let's go ahead and go over their assets. We have these 4 AAVPs. We've got an LAV-25, the 1117, and 50 cal Land Rover. I'd imagine all of the GMGs on the AAVPs and the 1117 have been replaced with 7.62, but we'll check that in a bit. We got transport trucks here as well. Blue 4's weaponry appear to be marine kits, so we've got I-27s, M16A3s with GP, or no, 203s for the GL, Mark 11s for the marksman, M249s, AT4s, SMAs for, I would assume, the Echo Matt team, medium anti-tank, and then MP7s for the crew. Otherwise, loadouts, they've got a second HMG somewhere. You got the LAV, the 4 AAVPs, the 1117, and the MRZR close. I'd imagine the second Land Rover is down here with a truck, so I guess they're allowed to have 1 squad potentially going on that route, but why take those when you can take the AAVPs, which are much more armored? But regardless, going over the mission details. Blue 4 have 3 sectors to capture and a terminal to hack. Op 4 have to defend all of that. Op 4 wins if they can at least keep 1 objective alive or wipe the opponent. Blue 4 win if they wipe the opponent and get get all the objectives. Kilometer render distance, fortify points are 150. Time limit's going to be 50 minutes. Fortify color, basically the fortifications are all going to be green. Notes for this one, ammo has been reduced in the AAVPs from 100 to 200 each. Okay. Wow. Most blue vehicles have a 2-level zoom. All right, for Red's information. So basically, Blue 4 have superior optics for their weaponry and reduced ammo. LAV-25 has no ammo for its 25mm. It only has the 1,200 rounds for the M240. And, yeah, so we see here it only has 2 100-round belts and no GMG. The 1117 has been allowed to keep its 1,000 rounds of 50 cal. and no GMG, so they're not even rescripted. It's just mobile 50 cal platforms. That is quite interesting. Otherwise, looking at Blue 4, we got Depso commanding Timek as his 2IC, Nasali and Alpha, Mac Marine as his marksman, Kremet as his medic, Lolo, Zixmi, Seismo, and Salmon. Alpha 1, Alpha 2 has Crispy, Kiri, Charlotte, Zoni, and Andrew, or excuse me, Alexander, my bad. Walter leading Bravo with Games Cropa as the marksman, Punisher as an AT specialist, so they had him merge up, and Albert Q also merged up probably from Bravo 1, because Bravo 2 has Dream, Norris, Naps, and Flying Finn. Charlie being led by Grab with Dobbs as the medic, Nemesis as the marksman, Cullis, Vagrant, Johnny, and Gabion are in Charlie 1, Charlie 2 as Tom and Tomer. Still a lack of Thomas, though, with Benny and Omri also in the group. Katz leading Echo with Korvac as the AT gunner, and that is going to be where the SMA is, and then Puma and Malin being assistants carrying more rockets for him. Bates, Iqbal, and Enara being a crew for the LAV-25, and Golf and G-Legs being a crew, I'd assume, for the 1117, since the LAV is taking 3 people. And there is a commander camera on the LAV that you can move separately from the gun, so I imagine why they're using that. And then you also have this little pole right here. I always forget what that's for. I think that might be a Duke system, but could be wrong. Op4 do not have any weapon restrictions for their vehicles, I'd imagine. Yep, so we still have the 10 boxes of 50 rounds for the 14.5 KPVT, and then the 6 250 round boxes for the PKT. BRDM, same thing. A lot of ammo, if not more PKT ammo for some silly reason. You got the static Dishkas, you got the static M2s. M2s have a good chunk of ammo. I think with sustained fire, the M2 can penetrate into the AAVPs. I know it can also penetrate into the LAV, so all of these can be taken out with 50 cal fire if it's sustained. 1117 is very lightly armored, though, so it'll only take a few in the right spot to actually knock its engine out. LAV, I think it's the front side same way. AAVPs, I think, are also the same way. It's this little compartment in the middle and to the right where the engine is, because everything else is technically an armored personnel carrier. Same with this vehicle as well.
Yeah, next mission you might carry.
So we'll see how that goes. It's the Duke system that uses the RHS system. Gotcha. That also explains why when we click on it, Everick, we get that little note that says the Duke is offline. Thank you, buddy. Everick, for those who don't know, he is the lead dev of 3CB Factions / other 3CB mods, which is his fancy way of saying he's the only dev of 3CB. But, I mean, he made these assets, he made that, he made those, he makes a lot. But now we just gotta see how things go. Gotta vote Op4, represent my boy Lurch. I feel that ARS, I feel that. That's fair, Everick. We'll just see if Op4 can sustain any of that. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at our sectors here. So the terminal is in the town itself, directly marked in this open area back here, and the 3 sectors are as follows. Sector 1 appears to be this little building right here at the end of the road. Literally just a set of buildings. Interesting. Sector 2, gonna be these buildings right here in the middle of the forest. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty tough one to defend because it's in the middle of everything. It kind of sets up as a frontline position. And then Sector 4, because I guess we can't count. I guess it's Sector 1, Sector 2, Terminal 3, and Sector 4. Cool. It's, again, just a single building at the end of the road. A little easier to defend this spot, though, because a lot of the area around it is covered in water, which makes it easier to hold all of that stuff down. Let's have a listen to the commander here, though.
Yeah. So you crossing these straits, right? You go from here, you go here, then you go
So they're going to do a naval
here,
insertion.
In Kakao, you get here, right? Get your infantry to this one, probably somewhere here in cover.
Yeah.
And push up your Vex in here. Alright.
Right, okay.
Try to get some shots facing the sector.
What this does mean, though, is that this is going to be at least a 10 or 15 minute transition.
Okay, I waited for anyone on the attack.
Yes. At the same time, we will have Charlie coming in, and they will try to push from this side, if you can see, right?
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Sector 4, and then once they get in, you will go ahead as well. The reason why I want you here, because you can use the Vex, and you can use you guys, so basically a basic fire across this area. Otherwise, you know, it's jungle, so I don't normally be able to use the Vex at
Let's see if we can catch what Op 4's defensive plans are, but it looks like Haran is already mounted.
Your original sectors form like an initial point to defend and then fall back to at your own discretion. Just try to stay in your relevant sectors. That's Charlie, West, Alpha, North, and Delta, East.
Safe zones drop in 5 minutes. Again, I am going to lobby for the idea of giving both side commanders an option to say they're ready. And then if they're ready, the round just begins automatically. Huggies, how you doing, broski? It always scares me when I see you because it reminds me of what you did to Huggies 1. And that will be carried with you for the rest of your life. Anyway. So, Blue 4 is just gonna do a massive flank around, which is why all this... The thing is, they could already start driving down to this area, though. And we've got 5 minutes remaining, so it just shows they're still trying to get everyone organized over here. It looks like they're only going to be taking 2 vehicles, but they can also turn out with some of these vehicles, so we'll see if they do much of that. Kremit trying to lean in, be cute. But you got the vehicles now deploying here. And now we just have the vehicles moving out. So they're going to be utilizing those remaining 3 minutes. I don't think they're going to have all their vehicles ready to go on that area by then. You also got the LAV crew still waiting to deploy, but Blue 4 is just going to drag their feet a little bit. And we're just going to be left with a bit of an Op 4 waiting around portion here.
You can try climbing my back also.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on,
jump on me.
I think you should stand.
They're trying to get people in the trees.
Oh, hold on, I need to stand, I need to stand right here.
Stand
Get a
on me.
little hop.
It's funny, because Scandia Recon did this on day 1 they were here, and I'm pretty sure that no one's actually allowed to scale trees right now, but...
Oh, I almost had it.
Hey, I won't tell them if you won't tell, right?
Maybe the branch to the left, which is lower, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Huggies 1 was weak. Oh my god.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know if they have like a branch.
Sir, please. Don't remind us of what you did. Malin isn't watching. Time to scale the trees. 2 minutes remaining. Again, you got the vehicles coming around. Tom has somehow dismounted from the vehicle, and it looks like the vehicles realize that. So we're going to have 3 AAVPs. Oh, and the LAV in a transport truck. Interesting calls. And then we've got 150 cal car, the 1117, another transport truck going down that way. So Blue 4 definitely dividing their forces up a bit. We might see a small probing attack on this side to see if Op 4 is going to be fortifying everything on the side. But interestingly enough, you have the BRDM coming around over here, and it's got some members of Echo with the medium anti-tank rifle ready to go, so they're going to be part of the hunting crew there. And then the BTR-80 staying right here. Not sure if it's going to go on the hunt or if it's going to go set up on a defensive area somewhere. Because, yeah, with all the AAVPs crossing this section, you could see Op 4 just kind of set up a defensive line and just shoot at anything that comes around. And there we go. Safe zones have been dropped. I'm waiting to see the movement pattern here. We've got 2 AAVPs going out. And we have a UAZ rushing up. This is Op 4 ground command. And we have the Blue 4 Land Rover coming in. That's Echo, though. That.
Why did you run into my fucking bullets, you idiot? One of you throw a nade, yeah? Cool, I'm going.
So, Op 4 command is dead. Malin team killed a guy. And I guess all was right in the world. BTR looks like it's now come around, potentially going to try to set up to... Oh, they got a really nice spot right there. They can see the smoke billow coming up, but yeah, that just happened. Yeah, good way to start. Someone want to tell me what the point divide is like between Blue 4 and Op 4? What on earth?
Oh, there is.
Wait. I see. You team kill someone and then you turn into a snake. That actually makes total sense. Huh. I wouldn't put it like that, but, you know. Oh, he's normal now. I know what you did. Oh, I think you heard me. Is he okay? I don't think he's okay. Ah, yes, Malin activating his cheat codes, of course. BTR is pulled back south. It's setting up defensive lines instead. AAVPs are powering through this area. Pavecat, I unfortunately don't have Zeus. This is merely a spectator slot. I think they can hear the vehicles coming. Fonz is the RPG-32 gunner. They could get a lot of intercepts here if they're just patient.
Send it. We see the LAV moving south somewhere. Through the water. We've lost visual now.
Just stay firm at the moment. Just trying to get a good visual where it's gone.
Alright, we're just gonna head south here, re-right.
Copy that, we'll come back to you.
Why don't we head south? They're making a lot of noise. A lot of rumbling.
Alright, I'll be right back one
I
second.
can hear engine, but there is another golf knocking about.
Get Echo back in here, we'll go south.
Echo. East? Okay.
I can't. do anything from here, just for reference.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Coming southeast, moving. Don't make a noise. Don't even fucking turn the gun.
It's coming southeast.
Moving southeast. Once they make
And unfortunately, the lamp is
150 meters.
no eyes, nothing there. Can't see anything.
It appears they moved positions. So we've got some Blue 4 going all the way around on the southern side of this little peninsula here. And Blue 4 doing early dismounts. They don't want to risk anything. BRDM has pulled back,
I'm gonna come back to you.
staying in this little armored area here. Interesting.
Echo. Do you still have your AT functioning? Okay, good copy.
You got all those forces coming around. There will have to be another crossing point here. Op 4, it looks like they're potentially shifting their defensive forces, but there's another group that can push in. And we also have a small strike team coming around here. This is just a regular fire team with a auto rifleman and a marksman. Huh. And it looks like the medium anti-tank gunner was spotted and shot. So Op 4 losing their medium anti-tank gunner immediately is not really ideal for the situation. And I can't tell if he got woken up only to get knocked out again. 50 cal now firing. 2 knockouts, more double tap. I doubt Fonz is waking back up anytime soon. I reverse caster cursed. Never mind, he's dead. Well, that is an interesting development, chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna defend my actions there. Anyway. Now you got this team coming all the way around on the coast. They still have... See, what's bugging me a little bit here is they don't really have a lot of positions to maneuver from here, because they either go under the bridge after staying along the coast, or they come over here and still have to try to come in through the middle. So I don't know exactly what they're doing right there. But I guess with Blue 4 landing over here, they're trying to force Op 4 to pull in this direction. So we might have a simultaneous 3-side attack. But again, these guys run the risk of how are they going to cross? They're going to have to just mount up in their vehicle and move. Maybe the LAV will cover, and then the vehicle will push in and they'll do a mass dismount. But that's incredibly risky when you're going against an urban position that could have grenadiers, it could have light anti-tank, it could have anything ready to engage. So, I don't know. Strange calls. But Op 4 seems really, really spaced out for all this. I have no idea what Meerkat's doing. He doesn't have any AT. He's just watching the vehicle go around. Meanwhile, you've got... They're swimming for it, and the AAVP's pushing off well ahead. Hydrate. BRDM just got intercepted as it tried to pull away. More GLs hitting it as the driver is coasting it as far as he can. And finally hits a tree and breaks momentum. I think he hit the tree a little too hard, and, ooh. You gotta be careful about those AT trees. They will get you. And they will destroy you, and it's just, it's not pretty to look at. The trees were speaking AT-NEs. AT-NEs, oh, that's a good one. So T and Meerkat were the assistants for the AT team. Looks like the BTR-80 has spotted infantry and has started engaging them. You see a little bit of blood from where they did get a hit on someone. I love how you have the 249 just suppressing back. Lolo's got some balls, that's for sure. T, if you're smart, buddy, you'll throw a grenade. Could have gotten a beautiful triple kill as a grenade's thrown on his position. Look how effective grenades are. Ah, if only he'd use them. Funny enough, he did. It was just a smoke grenade, though. That's at least going to slow down these guys, because they're going to think there's more. But funny enough, again, the only person that's died on Blue 4 is Cats, and that was the friendly fire. I'll try to find an area to bring quote-unquote hydrate back. It's just Bloodwing doesn't always appreciate that one, admittedly. Nemesis drowned? How the hell did Nemesis drown? What is going on? Looks like Hey Ray is dead over here. Because Bravo, yep, so they came around. They're now assaulting from that side. There's still a few other guys. And Snodjapair, I also saw get knocked out and killed over here. I'd assume a Blue Force sniper took him out. Gaming Pie, how you doing, buddy? You know, it could have been the Electric Eels. Op4 might have tipped the Electric Eels off the Blue 4, and they were able to kill Nemesis. I mean, he is old. He probably has a pacemaker, right? So they just short-circuited it. Nemesis was dead before he even drowned. That's really sad. Anyway, Wiki, I think, just fell off of a tree. He's now unconscious. How you doing, Gaming? What were you playing, buddy? Or were you just chilling? Got the 117 suppressing these positions as Blue 4 are moving a small pincer attack onto Sector 1. Op4 do have a handful of defenders, though. But yeah, no, Blue 4 is going for a multi-front attack. It's kind of interesting to see. Got the LAV now going all the way around. I feel like Blue 4 just have too many assets to properly coordinate here. Supreme Commander, nice. So Alexander gets knocked out, but the gunner in the AAVP is able to get the killing blow on another Op4 member, and I feel like Op4 is just really miscoordinated here over what's going on. Blue 4 have some really nice consolidated plans. Op4 is folding off of Sector 4 here. You got Blue 4 advance on this northern side, but again, the real question is, how is Blue 4 going to advance into these other areas? That's the really confusing part for me. Jerry's got some attitude to work with here. I love it. You're hearing that BTR, it's repositioned. No kills for the team yet. They're trying to get Wombat. Looks like they hit him a few times. And you still have these AAVPs utilizing their optics to pick off and eliminate various Op4 players here. Oh, that's nuts. Skipu now coming up, finds a dead guy. Op4 are just getting annihilated here and slowly picked off everywhere we see them. Wombat finally getting knocked out. Looking for any new Blue 4 KIAs here, and I'm not seeing it, but look at the amount of skulls on Op4 that are slowly picking up. Hey, you got Dream rushing ahead with his 249. Does he spot Jabby? Ah, he went for his RPG. And Blue 4 just hoofing it. Crazy bastards. And before Jabby can deliver the killing blow on Dream, he had Dream dead to rights. Jabby gets knocked out by Flying Finn. Korvac has also died. As these Blue 4 picket teams are coming in, trying to clear out what they can. Yabi's woken back up. Gensalvi, no, buddy, you just have a death, it looks like. Funny enough, that might have been from Dream. Dream, I'm assuming he's going to bleed out because there's no medics that can come up and patch him up, so he's out of action. You got Pierce. He could start GLing the 117, and that would do moderate damage. Since none of his guys have any AT. It's got to be careful because the GLs do have a minimum det distance. He's going to run up and go for the wheels. Yep. Puma runs in. Pierce is trying to run for it. Oh my god. Unfortunately, there was someone to watch the hooligan and give him his just dessert, but that was a really funny play to make. Yabi has found SL Dream's body, and it looks like Dream has died. Well, a free 249. It's funny though, he's taken the RPG back. And now you have this massive amount of Blue 4 coming up to this area. Sector 4 being taken right now. Some Blue 4 being left to defend as the rest push in. Jerry gets picked off by the 50 cal. I'm going to be honest, those 50 cal gunners are the VIPs tonight for this round. They've just been picking off so many people. Oh, and Bloodwing says hi to everyone, by the way. Skipu putting some RPGs. That knocks the engine out of that vehicle. He's now trying to fold in, reloading that RPG. And he's opting to now try to retreat. And he gets picked off from, I think, some 50 cal fire from across. No, he got picked off by the 117, who is on 4 kills right now. Blue 4 now are going to be torn between 2 objectives here, but I think they have the numbers to do it. Now they're starting to take a few more casualties, but look at how many skulls are stacking on Op4. Steve, she's not here physically right now, but I'll do it tomorrow. Why not? BTR looks like it got cooked off by multiple 50 cal rounds. And you're seeing AT fired into various buildings here, which actually had some Op4 defenders. Blue 4 is just bulldozing at this point. God, if you bet Op4, I am so sorry. It is honestly a slaughter. Even Timex getting in on some of the action here. Depso got knocked out. But yeah, the ground command team's even enjoying it now. There are literally 6 or 5 Op4 defenders remaining. Yeah, there's 5 left. This has been the textbook definition of a slaughter, but at least Guy's here. Or it might be Geese. I'm just going to call him Beaver, because that's his community. He's at least bouncing back. You have some shooters from across the river, and you got NASA back here. He might have gone AFK. Funny enough, if he comes back, you could find Meerkat and take him out. There's the second AO taken. Terminal still needs to be hacked. More Blue 4 coming around. Oh my god. 4 Op4 remaining. Time for the comeback. Yeah. Good luck. Stefanix' losing streak's over. I'm sure, I'm gonna try his name. Maxik Zapir Dalek. I might just call him Dalek, who knows? Dalek. I think it's Dalek, actually. Regardless, I'm sure he's fine. There's the hack. Final sector open. Blue 4 maneuvering on it. This will be over in a few minutes. And I think the only reason it's not going to be super over... Oh, nope. NASA woke up and he's looking for Meerkat. That just spooked Kiri. He's immune to double taps now, because he's in the water. Unfortunately, that also means he might drown. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's part fish, right? Oh. Duck! No, don't duck that hard. Now you've gotten shot in the face. And now your foot's literally up your own ass. Oh my god. And it's going to be up to Meerkat, who's in a 1v1 with NASA over here for Lone Survivor. Oh, Sector 1's being taken. Hack is got 10 seconds remaining. Quack. If I have a moderator, please pay it out to Blue 4, and we'll be back in a few hours for some DayZ. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. This has definitely been a quicker FNF, but hey, I'm not going to say no to that. I love it when we have a quickie. You know, I'm going to stick by that wording. Anyway, again, DayZ tonight. Gee, Blue 4 sector still being taken. Here, we can... I got you, fam. Yeah, that one was more even, but definitely more of a stomp out. And yeah, last minute hydrate. Oh, at least Meerkat won his 1v1 with NASA, but... one down, about 30 to go, except... Sector's in. It's been taken, but keeping it for official sake.
Soldiers on the coast.
Hello.
Hey, that was pretty boss.
I know.
They were all hating on you, but you know what?
I know. Thank you. Thank you, Vegan. Bro, they were screaming at me. They were telling me, ah, you shucks.
Yeah.
But I told them, no.
Alright, see you guys in a few hours.